Do you find yourself falling into the trap of getting stuck relationship building with your prospects, where you spend hours every single day messaging back and forth with people, but you can never find the courage to actually bring up your products or your business? Well, my video today is going to teach you not only how to break that pattern, but to stop wasting your time on social media so you can actually start producing results. Hey, Bob Heilig here, your virtual upline. And in my experience, I've found that when you let fear keep you from actually sharing your products and business with people, it's because of one thing. It's when that moment of truth comes, right? You're in that conversation, you're ready to transition it to your business. What happens is we freeze up. And we freeze up because we imagine the worst possible outcome. And that's really all that fear is. Fear is imagining a negative outcome for something you haven't even done yet. And you know this happens to you, right? You start thinking, oh, well, what are they going to think of me? I haven't spoken to them in so long. Or, what if I say the wrong thing? Or what if I do it the wrong way? And you go on and on and on. You play out all these scenarios in your mind in that pivotal moment. And most of the time you do this and you don't even realize it. But what it causes you to do is freeze up and you do nothing. Now, I call this a red light. It's when you let your fear keep you from taking the necessary action. Now, most of us do this because we have a fundamentally flawed way of looking at when someone says no to us in our business. We believe that when someone says no, that it's the end of the recruiting process, right? Like we've got this one shot to get it right. And because we believe that, we put so much pressure on ourselves that I can't screw it up. Well, what if I told you that you've been looking at this completely wrong? And what if I told you that if you can simply shift your belief about what no means to you in your business, it would change everything? What if you changed your belief to no wasn't the end, but it was the beginning of the recruiting process? What if no was actually the start to you getting what you want? Look, this is a very different mindset than what most people have, and it's why they get so discouraged, because they get no and they think it's done, but it's really just short-term thinking. See, here's the truth of the matter. It's never no. It's just not now. It's not yet. It's most of the time just a matter of timing, and when someone tells you no, what they're really saying is it's not the right timing in my life. And here's the thing, how are you going to know if it's the right timing unless you ask them? So here's what you have to do. Stop imagining all the ways that it can go wrong in that pivotal moment and start imagining the ways that it can go right. Give yourself some encouragement to take action. Stop using the excuse that, well, I gotta just keep building the relationship with them. Listen, if it's somebody that you know, you've spent your entire life building the relationship with them. It's time you start asking. If it's somebody you haven't spoken to in a while, understand this. It's only gonna be an issue if when they tell you no, that's the last time that they hear from you. That's the mistake that most people make. You can spend your time relationship building after you find out whether or not they're interested. So here's what I want you to start doing. I want you to start failing faster. I want you to start going for no earlier in the process. Stop looking at no as the end of the process. Stop putting so much pressure on yourself. Figure out, is it the right time in this person's life? And if it isn't, that's okay. At least now that you know. Stop defining yourself by the failure. Stop wasting your time all day long relationship building and start taking action. And I promise you, you'll see better results. Hey, look, I hope you got some value out of this week's episode of Your Virtual Upline TV. If you did, please share it with somebody that you think it can help. And I hope you tune in each week to the show.